On the night before his coronation, the young emperor was poisoned. The prime minister was preparing for the biggest trial of his life. Every minister believed the empire would wake up without its ruler, but when the emperor opened his eyes, he looked around the magnificent palace and said only 4 words: "Where's my phone charger?" The entire imperial court froze. One old minister whispered, "His Majesty has truly lost his memory." The Grand Eunuch almost fainted. Far across the capital, another young man woke up inside the Prime Minister's residence, looked into a bronze mirror, and shouted, "Why do I have long hair?" The servants outside nearly screamed. 3 days earlier, modern-day Shanghai, Sky Dragon Technologies had just become the youngest AI company in Asia to reach unicorn status. The entire building was celebrating. Employees clapped. Music echoed through the hall. The company's founder, 25-year-old Lin Hao, stood on stage holding the Entrepreneur of the Year award. Beside him stood his business partner, 27-year-old Chen Chen, his brother in everything except blood. They had known each other since kindergarten, built robots together, failed together, succeeded together. One employee shouted, "Chairman Lin, when are you getting married?" Everyone laughed. Lin Hao smiled awkwardly. "Marriage? I'm still trying to survive meetings." Another employee pointed toward Chen. "What about Director Chen?" Chen calmly drank his tea. "My mother introduces me to someone every weekend." Lin Hao burst into laughter. "How many blind dates now?" Chen answered without emotion, 83. The office became completely silent. Lin Hao blinked. 83. Chen nodded. 84 this Saturday. The room exploded with laughter. Lin Hao laughed so hard tears appeared in his eyes. "I suddenly don't feel pressured anymore." Late that evening, the two friends sat on the company rooftop. The city sparkled below. Lin Hao looked at the stars. "You know, when we were 12, I promised we'd become successful." Chen smiled. "You also promised you'd learn cooking. You still burn instant noodles." Lin Hao looked offended. "That happened once." Chen looked at him. "It happened yesterday." Lin Hao sighed dramatically. "I thought friendship meant forgiveness." Chen laughed quietly. "It does, but it doesn't erase smoke alarms." Both laughed together. After a few moments, Lin Hao became serious. "If one day we lost everything, money, the company, our success, would you regret it?" Chen answered immediately, "No." Lin Hao looked surprised. "Not even a little?" Chen smiled warmly. "I already have everything that matters. My family, my friends, and a brother who always drags me into impossible dreams." Lin Hao smiled. "Thanks." Chen stood. "Come on, we have a flight tomorrow." Lin Hao stretched. "After the conference, I'm taking a vacation." Chen raised an eyebrow. "I'll believe that when your phone stays off for 24 hours. Lin Hao laughed. Challenge accepted. Neither of them knew. Tomorrow, their lives would end. Rain poured heavily. Their black sedan drove toward the airport. The driver frowned. "The roads are dangerous today." Lin Hao looked outside. "I hate rain." Chen smiled. "You hate Mondays more." Suddenly, a huge truck skidded across the highway. Its horn echoed through the storm. The driver shouted, "Hold on!" Everything happened in seconds. Scorching tires, shattering glass, twisting metal, darkness, complete silence. Soft incense floated through the room. Birds sang outside. Lin Hao slowly opened his eyes. "This hospital smells expensive." He sat upright. Instead of white walls, golden dragons covered the ceiling. Silk curtains surrounded his bed. More than 20 officials knelt on the floor. An elderly eunuch burst into tears. "Your Majesty, thank heaven. The poison has left your body." Lin Hao blinked. What poison? He looked down. He wasn't wearing a business suit. Instead, he wore magnificent golden robes embroidered with dragons. He whispered, "This cosplay is incredible." The ministers looked completely confused. One elderly official carefully stepped forward. "Your Majesty." The imperial court has waited 3 days. Lin Hao stared at everyone, then quietly pinched his own arm. Ow, it actually hurts. He slowly looked toward the giant golden throne, then at the dragon carved into the palace ceiling, then at the hundreds of kneeling officials. His eyes became wide. No, no way. He swallowed. The emperor? The grand eunuch smiled through tears. Yes, your majesty. Lin Hao looked at the ceiling, then sighed. My vacation has officially been canceled. The entire court exchanged confused looks. None of them understood why the emperor was talking about something called a vacation.